Hello and welcome to the 53rd Venice Biennale, where you never know what you'll encounter next. Up this pink staircase, there's a group of artists from Afghanistan, Iran and Pakistan. Who would have thought it, eh?
This installation piece called Face It. I tried to make the impression of a bullet on the white wall, and then on the mirror, the same bullet impression in red color. So when one see in the mirror, they can see these bullet holes on your own body. This is a political piece, because what's going on in Pakistan in these days, what we are facing from all over, suicide attacks and war on terror. I want to show the people that they should see these things and face it, what's happening there.
It's very deceptive though, because when you first walk in here, you don't really think you're walking into a violent piece.
Yes, that's because the tradition and the society where I grown up is all we deal with the beauty. The tradition, the fabric, the textile, and everyday life. Everything is so systematic we have, and all with full of aesthetics. So my way of painting is also, there is that aspect of aesthetics. So this is my way to express my feelings, but because it's in my genes that I can't show something violently, like you can see in Europe, the people are more, when they show something, so they show very directly the blood. I'm not a person like that. I'm saying in more subtle way, but the same thing.
I was rather surprised to see that your piece is called Terrorist, because the images that you show, the people in your pictures, I mean, this is your family, this is your mother, your sisters.
This concept, actually, it was my question. Who is the terrorist, how they meet with and is each other about the terrorism, and international what's the idea about the terrorism. For example, West blaming East, they're terrorists, East blaming them, they're terrorists. And then it was my question, who we are. And then I made a portrait of my sister, and the name of terrorists we are.
So the idea is, if everybody's calling everybody else a terrorist, who actually is? It could be your own family, or...
Yeah. Everybody talking about the terrorism, but nobody knows what's the meaning of terrorism. This was my question, how to meet each other. And then this concept, who is the terrorist middle of this story? For example, my mom, 90 years old, she never hurt anybody, she's a terrorist. And that was my concept.
I'm with Zuleika Shahzad, who has come here from Afghanistan.
Yes, this piece is inspired by, let's say, the first layer of our identity, which is clothing, which is as much the physical identity, cultural identity. And this piece is weaved in Afghanistan, in Kabul. Just the silkworm somehow that kind of unwrap itself and become this thread, and then surface, after the surface being an envelope. So it kind of unwrap itself to become something that is suggestive to a transformation. It's called Azad. It's made from this pleated fabric which is used for the chadari. This is not a direct relationship, but somehow I wanted to open up this chadari to something bigger, which becomes a tent. So
this similarity, or almost like a poetic rhyming between ideas of the veil that people wear and the tents that nomadic societies perhaps lived in, all of that has kind of gone into your piece, is that right?
Yes.